Hello, this is a speed draw of my character Syrup. He's a merman who is half octopus. In the water he eats fish and swims around. He hides his other appearance due to their fear. It angers him when people are afraid, and so he kept to the water. He lives on a houseboat that easily moves through water around town and in the docks. Recently, he picked up the bad habit of drinking more often than he does anything else. It started after one of his crewmates found out his secret and screamed and ran with fear chased, wanting to stop her from telling the others. But it was already too late. He had chased her up to the deck. His angry teeth gritted Wyatt's stance, tentacles gripping him to the wooden deck, and the crew was all afraid. They had never been as close to a creature such as this until now. And as they stepped back from their captain, he swung his tentacle through the mast with anger. And down went the crew, as they double-wise they ran to the rowboats. As if they were escaping the Kraken himself, they darted. Next down went the ship. The captain tore apart the deck, red face mad, and yetters ran down his face. The betray he felt after so quickly being judged. His impatience caused them to flee faster, and he lost his crew. He lost his ship and his treasures, and all his respect. With that went his one title that held any meaning. Captain. It was gone as well. So naturally, a pirate captain without being a captain or having a ship, he turned to drink and away each day. He used what little money he had left. After spending most his savings on booze, he bought a small houseboat, just big enough for him. He then began working as a fisherman to support his addiction. He sailed his boat out into the water each night, where he slipped into the depths of the sea. He was able to catch many types of fish with great speed. He filled his nets and sailed to town, where he sold his fish at the market each morning. He made good money. After some time, enough to one day buy another ship. But after what happened, the last thing he thought about was trying anymore. So he never put away his money. He never saved it. He bought rum. He bought jewelry. And he ate fish. After time, everything lost meaning. He found himself laying on the deck at night as the boat drifted across the water, rocking in the waves. Staring at the sky, wondering, would he ever feel purpose again? And the sky stared back, the great abyss, with its many ice and its restlessness. A shooting star skipping across, reminding him of a skipping rock. Daring him to dream, daring him to again wish for a single thing. He sharply let out a breath, stirring in his head. He couldn't do it again, but what else was there to do? Sit here and wait for something new. He'd curse at the sky. There was not another thing to do. No boat, no captain, no respect, no crew. Syrup would drown himself as he fell asleep in regrets. Nothing more for him here, not a single thing left, yet had carry on, trying his best. Even though his addiction took a lot of his money, and he realized he'd need feel better if he always stayed the same. So he put down the bottle and picked up his pace. He fished every day and cleaned his plate. He'd save up enough to buy a boat, but he'd still have to luck up in order to find a new crew. Star dust has filled his eyes. He clung to a hope that he could be captain.